If you're thinking about how you might be able to translate your skills and experience and expertise from your corporate career into a viable business working for yourself, or perhaps you've already started that business but you're looking to tweak the business model, free up more time, earn more money, make that work-life integration work better for you, maybe you're tempted right now, as we record this in summer 2022, you're tempted to wait until after the summer and get started in September when maybe kids are back at school and so on. Now, I have to say here, my kids are at nursery. They're not free over the summer holidays. I get to look forward to that in the next couple of years. However, we're moving house. We're just starting now a big house build project. The kids are often ill from nursery and so on. And there are a whole host of reasons we do have holidays and trips planned and so on over the summer. So I totally get it. I get not wanting to add something on top of this. However, the downside to that wait and see or wait until a better time approach is we'll be in the same position we were now in 3 months' time, let's say, and things will be slow and we won't know what to focus on. And then before you know it, it's Christmas, no point in starting then it's January, and then hey, it's summer again, right? So I joke a little bit, but I've certainly been there myself. Now, in my case, I've got a new strategy that I want to try in September, or rather to implement, not try, as yoga would say, do or do not, there is no try. And so I have signed up to work with someone to do a course now to learn how I can best implement that strategy. Now, if you're able to do that, the good news is that you'll have taken little steps, even if you can just make time for a video here, a module there, an exercise here and there and so on over the summer, is that you'll be in such a strong position to hit the ground running then after the summer, which is when you then want to be taking action. So I'd really invite you to consider the Outsiders Business Academy. So this is a self-directed course that you can follow in your own time, self-paced, self-directed, to take you through what I call the 5 pillars of building that life and business outside the 9 to 5. So again, whether you're just considering it right now and you want to get a feel for what your business could look like to really develop that concrete business model and so on, or you already have it in place, but you're looking to tweak to earn more money, to scale, to rejig things so that it works better for you and your lifestyle and the lifestyle that you want, this is really ideal to work through again at your own pace. So there are 5 pillars and each one has 4 steps, and each of those has a video of, anything from 10, 15, 20, I think the longest are half an hour when we get really into the concrete business model and so on. But you can download the audio to listen to as you're going for a walk, as you're doing the dishes, whatever works for you, really flexible. And again, even if you just block a little bit of time, and I'm really a fan of time blocking, half an hour here, an hour there, if possible, little actions, little time, little exercises consistently over the next few weeks and months will mean that you've created the momentum, you'll have the clarity and strategy that you need to keep the momentum going, to hit the ground running when you then have more time and headspace to actually go all in with the new strategy or the new business or whatever that is, right? So for me, again, for example, I have this new strategy I want to implement. I've signed up for a course now, and I'm going to be learning what I need to do so that when I then start actually taking action in September, I'll sit down on my computer knowing, hey, this is the strategy I'm doing, this is the best way to do it, rather than waiting then and then going, oh, what should I do? And is there someone I can learn from and so on? So the Outsiders Business Academy, you can go to onestepoutside.com/course, onestepoutside.com/course. Of course, you do have the option also to have me as your one-to-one coach and mentor alongside that course, so let me know if that's of interest. But apart from that, really affordable option to invest in the course in itself. Video content, audio, workbooks, the whole shebang for you to work through in your own time. So hopefully you're familiar with the 5 pillars, but if you're new to me, the 5 pillars are, first of all, having a clear definition of success, so your big picture vision of your life and business. Secondly, cultivating the confidence and resilience you'll need to deal with those inevitable ups and downs. The third is choosing, tweaking, evolving your business model. The fourth one is building an effective personal brand platform to attract clients into your ecosystem, to become known as that recognized expert in your space. And then finally, coming full circle, the 5th pillar is to design flexible work-life integration to really make sure that the hours you're working, the time is working to support your lifestyle that you want and need, in fact, as well. So financially, as well as family obligations, whatever that looks like, right? So really looking at those 5 pillars. Again, a self-paced course to work through in your own time. I invite you to consider, not to add more things to your plate, but consider taking little steps now, beginning to think about these things, beginning to learn, so that you can hit the ground running. The ball is already rolling when you're then ready after school, back to school mindset that we always have in August, September. It's so ingrained in us, isn't it? Even if you don't have kids from when I was at school, I still sort of think after the summer, right, we're getting back into it. So if you can lay the foundation already now, you'll be in such a good position when we get back to things in a couple of months. So again, onestepoutside.com/course. Let me know if you have any questions, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye for now.